Hats and ties.
Hats and ties.
That was your thing for a long time.
That was my thing.
I really think hats is your thing though, because that has always been you.
The hats.
It's very rare seeing Chaz without a hat.
I want to stop wearing hats. I just never cut my hair. Like I just never. I'm just too lazy to cut it. If I cut it every 2 days, I go bald all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so much work.
It's a lot of maintenance and it's very expensive if you're going in.
It's too much work, bro. Because I know Tony was like, just every 2. I think he does this every 2 or 3 days. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
And people are like, just do it in the shower. I'm like, man, I don't shower like that. But
I
every
don't
2,
shower.
3 days.
Okay, Wolfpack Runners. I see you, DM.
You said what?
Repping the Wolfpack Runners.
Yeah.
What's the Wolfpack Runners, DM?
So major shout out to Sazame. What's the last name? Major shout out to Sazame Foray. And his Wolfpack Runners. This is his merch right here.
That's dope.
I had the opportunity to be a part of his Wolfpack. Did a couple miles at the Rose Bowl.
Wow.
A few like a month or so ago.
Yeah?
Get a T-shirt.
That's dope.
Yeah.
They're doing hikes.
They do hikes.
Oh, my God. That sounds awful.
Every other week.
They do hikes every other week.
And you get a free T-shirt?
Your first run out, you get a T-shirt, and then the higher you go up the
Yeah.
chain, you get more gear.
You get more gear as more you go.
Do you get money at all?
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Just run.
Just run, yo. Part of the roof pack.
I would run for money. I would be like, oh, how much am I getting paid to run?
That sounds like a crime.
But just to work, just to run. That sounds
Like a
crazy.
legal activity.
People do that. That sounds nuts.
Run for money.
No, just run.
She's
to
a
run.
runner. She's a track star.
When I see people out there exercising, they're just running. I'm like, what are you doing? Well, you guys can do this.
Preparing for the inevitable.
Yo, that's the thing though. If you don't run, then you don't run. You know what I mean? Like if you don't run, like if you don't go out and run every day, then you don't run at all. Like when's the last time you ran?
Full speed.
Yeah.
There's no reason for you to run full speed if you're not an athlete.
Bro, if you don't
in a
run,
game.
you ever see somebody chasing a bus and you're like, oh my God, they're running. They don't run. You're like, that person does not run.
Yeah, running. So there is when it comes to your body, you have a memory of muscle that moves from you walking. Then when you jog, there's a little bit more stretch of that muscle. But when you're running, you're pulling all those muscles without warning. And it's like, yo, you are ripping all these muscles up. And then when you're done, you're like, what happened? I rode a bike 13 miles for the first time in January.
Okay.
Only thing hurt was all the muscles I never used.
Yeah, the only thing that hurt.
Which was everything.
Was that how you been swimming?
Oh, brother.
I'm gonna tell you how much pain
Keep
swimming
talking.
laps is. If you don't swim, and you go swimming, like, I just gotta go take a swim. Bro, your toes will ache.
Yeah, cramping.
You use everything.
Muscle. Yeah.
See how I use every? Not I didn't say
muscle.
everything. Everything. Everything in swimming. It is one of the hardest workouts. Still fun.
Absolutely.
But it's just tough.
Absolutely. I can't swim properly. I can swim.
I can't swim. Do your little doggy paddle?
I can hold my breath.
Okay.
And do the
okay.
I can't do the
oh yeah, no. The style you gotta train for that.
Yeah. When you come up with I can and then go back up.
That's solid though.
I can do that.
I just hate that I'll be trying to swim and I think like I go in the water like I'm going so I'll be like, I'm still here. How am I still?
Yo, when you first kick off that wall, don't it feel like you were Aquaman? You hear it in your ear like
come up, be in the middle of the lane. I swear I went all the way down. It's gotta be all the way to the end.
Yeah. I told myself a couple of times, I know you did. I know everyone has done this. You tell yourself like, I'm gonna hold this wall. I'm going to kick all the way across without coming up. I'm not going to stop. And then you be like, You be like this, like wait for it, like
it's gotta be here somewhere.
it's like all I see is blue.
Get up, walk way down it. Did I get turned around?
Yeah. He was like, did I get
Because I'm close to this end.
Maybe I lapped it. I came back.
No, you're the same. Me and my buddy, who actually taught me how to swim, we used to dive. We would go like deep dive all the time. And it was like, I think his pool was like 10 feet or something like that, right? Well, so there's times when I first tried to like grab something off the bottom, and you know, you had to kind of look and get used to the bleach in your eyes. I was like, bro, I'm gonna die.
It's not bleach, man.
But in like not in the in the pool.
It's not
bleach.
bleach.
No, not bleach. It's chlorine.
Chlorine.
My bad. Whatever.
Dead.
Yeah, I take bleach all this. Anyways, I would go to the bottom, and then I'll be trying to come up. And I'm like, no. I'm like, yeah, I didn't think I was gonna make it. There's a couple times I'm like, we used to wrestle all the time in the water. So stupid, bro.
Yeah.
We trying to pull each other down.
Right. You can do. You're supposed to only do that in the 3 feet.
No, we would be in the deep end. Like,
I do not know. This sounds very ignorant, but I do not know how do people drown. I know the idea, the logic of it, but I don't know if you're just kicking your arms and legs. How does that pull you down? Because that essentially keeps you up.
Wait, what do you mean?
Because if you're doing this, you're moving. But if you're kicking your legs, you're pushing yourself up.
Well, none of those have anything to do with drowning. It's just you didn't make it up in time.
Or the water gets in your throat.
That's what you have. You choke.
Like, I can't swim. I was like, you're swimming.
When people drown, they choke.
Right.
They just choke on water for the most part. There's water. It was fine. There's water in his lungs.
Yeah.
It's because they had to open their mouth. You just can't hold your breath that long. But there's those guys. I always wanted to train those cats who they can hold their breath like 7 minutes, like those Navy SEAls and stuff like that.
Be all calm on the water.
Yeah, dog. If you can hold your breath for minutes, you're doing great.
And you're good at cunnilingus.
He hasn't came up once. Navy SEAls, baby.
He said, I want my baby. Why is fellatio and cunnilingus so difficult to say?
Fellatio.
Fellatio is fun, but cunnilingus is such a...
Because you're not supposed to do it. That's why.
You're not supposed to do it? You think it's created?
because women's cunnilingus is always, especially growing up, it was shunned upon, right? Like it wasn't a thing where you're supposed to do that. It was like, yo, real men don't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this cunnilingus, no one knew or could find or know what it was.
Right. You think it's created? That's only nigga that does that is cunnilingus ass over there. He's like, what you talking about? What you talking about?
Well, it makes, I don't know what cunna means, okay? But lingua, maybe, is tongue, right? Latin, really? I think. Well, lingua means tongue in Spanish.
Really?
Yeah. So that's why I'm thinking like cunnilingus, maybe one of those Latin variations.
Maybe color means...
I think it's cunna. I think it's C-U-N-N.
Cunnilingus.
Can
you look up what cunna is?
Can you look up the origin of cunnilingus?
And we'll erase your browser history so your boss still
This is my work computer. Just getting flagged at Netflix.
Cunnilingus. Let's see if we break that down. And fellatio, it literally flows.
Fellatio. Sounds nice. Would you like to be fellatied?
Fellatio sounds like a dope Spanish dude.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, fellatio? Man, he always got these girls to go down on him. How does he do that? I don't know. They just come, they just go down on my. I don't control it. I don't tell them to do. They just
come, and then I come.
And then I
fellatio.
I'm trying to be like fellatio, bro.
So
Cunnis.
Latin for vulva.
For vagina.
Cola. Was it? The cunna is
Latin for vagina.
Okay.
And then lingere, to lick.
Yep, makes sense.
Is Latin as well.
There you go.
All right.
There it is. Vulva is cunna. Cunna? Cunnis. Latin for vulva. Specifically, not the whole vagina.
Yeah.
Just the vulva.
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what a vulva is. Let me look at the vulva is. I thought is that a clit?
That's the main part, right?
What's the vulva? I feel like I'm an ignorant.
It's the inner lips.
Yeah?
I have no idea.
Vulva. I thought that was a car.
The Latin properly would translate one who licks a vulva.
One who licks a vulva.
One. What if it's multiple people?
Cunnilingus guy.
I'm a cunnilingus guy.
A cunnilingus. It's like octopus.
I cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus.
How you spell Volvo?
VULVA.
VUVLA?
VULVA. Why'd you just hear whatever you wanted to hear right there?
I typed in VULVA.
Uh-huh.
But what's the R? Is he one of
R.
Is it R? Vulva or cancer? Vulva or cis?
Just hit vulva. Just
Okay.
hit
Vulva, the outer part of the female genitals.
the outer part.
What is happening, man? I don't know a vagina. It's the outer part. It's the skin. But I thought that was the
That's the part we're not supposed to lick, right? That's the part that got dirt on it.
Right. Hold on.
You're supposed to peel it open like a banana.
What is happening? Who named this wrong?
Oh man. I guess, but also, Dan, it makes sense if it was Latin. They were doing this a long time ago.
Absolutely.
It's came a long way since then.
Yeah.
Whatever the inner part of a kidney is probably very different now. Would be a Latin term.
Okay, I want to break this down. The labia is the labia.
Oh, that looks like an awful. Oh, that is not a good
Hey,
example.
man, stop, man.
That one is not cute.
So how was that? Nah, stop. See, look, they have a whole picture of a vagina.
If they would have showed me that vagina in school, I would have smashed. That thing looks like a monster.
Come on, man.
Oh, that's
There's a
gross.
lot of women on here that's following. They don't need to.
No.
Don't need. Listen. In this description.
Look at the little point to the butthole. Dion picked the world's worst
No, I did not.
vagina for a
I did not.
demonstration.
It literally has description. It has.
This is like peeled all the way. It's like 6 layers of this thing. How does it keep?
Talking about. Stop, man. This is a lot of women's vagina look like this.
Yeah?
All right? But in this picture, in this description, it does not say anything about the vulva. It has the public area.
Why is it inside out?
What do you mean?
The vagina is
They
inside
opened up the lips. It has the public pubic area, the clitoris, the urethra, the labia majora. How you say it?
I don't know.
The labia majora, outer lips.
gross.
The labia minoria, inner lips. Vagina opening. I don't know what that is. Pernerium.
That's the butthole.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's
anus.
a space
Anus
in between the
butthole.
butthole, right?
The vulva is like everything, like that.
The vulva of all of it.
It includes the opening of the vagina, the labia majora, the labia minora, and the clit.
There's too many parts, yo.
So you're supposed to lick all this.
I got one part.
Somebody said put the picture. Will I get flagged if I put the picture on?
Don't put the picture up.
They said you better not put the picture up. They said that. You both said it. You better not put it. Just Google it. Just Google it, y'all. The funny thing is, it wasn't a guy. Candace was like, "Yeah, show
put
that.
it up, put it up."
Go and show that. Yeah.
Candace about to compare hers.
Hold on, let me see. That's not right.
I don't have half these parts. I don't have any of these things on the label. Candace has a mirror. Candace is up, legs up with a mirror. With
Wait a goddamn. Oh, this time I was thinking I identified as a woman, but this time I got balls and penis. Wait a minute. I got some explaining to my husband.
Hey, Mom. You said I was a boy, a girl.
I'm just discovering now from Lackaroni and Chaz that this is.
Oh man.
Oh my God! Damn it! That how many beard growth? So
Yeah.
right here.
From the
That's why here
from going down. That's why Dion got this beard growing, huh?
beard gain.
I'm fresh faced, man. I don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that shit, man.
Hey. Yeah, that was a good talk. I don't know how we got it. Fellatio and cunnilingus. Filthy and educational. Gotta love these two.
There you go, man.
War rounding applause.
Yeah, that one was just a gross vagina in general.
It was not, man.
It was,
All
man.
vaginas are different.
Yeah, that one was a gross one.
Yeah.
I like them all neat and tucked inside. You know what
Hey,
I'm saying?
man. Is that a deal breaker for you?
I don't know if it was a deal breaker. I'd be like, I don't want to. Go down on me.
But is that a deal breaker though?
I gotta go down. I gotta put it back together first, and then I go down. Let me put this here. Let me fold this back in.
No
Can
defense.
I staple this shit shut?
No offense to any of the women in here who has.
No offense to you, giant lip labia. The flow curtain labia.
Oh man, no offense.
No offense to
That is
all
so
you
funny.
throw rug labia having
Oh
women.
man, is that considered?
You flag waving labia. What is all this?
Like, is that technically their version of circumcised? Like
What?
Like it's different when a man is circumcised. Is that like, girl, he ain't even circumcised, or is that when guys be like, nigga, she had loose lips? You know what I'm saying? Because it's such a shock.
I don't know, but from what I understand, the female circumcision was the clitoris being taken off, correct? Twila, didn't you say that last time?
I probably did not.
Oh, okay. I think that was like there's cultures that will take off the woman's clitoris so that they can't enjoy sex for strictly business, right? I think that's the female circumcision. I don't think it has anything to do with necessarily the labias and stuff like that. And I am very sorry for all women who have extra labia.
I'm into that.
You can just, but it's like a tummy tuck. You can get a veggie tuck. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think nobody want to. You want to get it cut off?
I just don't need all the. Why do you need all this
Why
extra?
does it matter? It's not hurting the woman.
It's just it's aesthetics. It's aesthetics, right? What do people get tummy tucks for?
But if first of all, I'm not over sexualizing this woman.
Vagina augmentation.
If she
It's like a BBL but a BBV. Just get a Brazilian Brazilian vagina lift.
Oh, boy.
A BVL.
Oh boy. Anywho, yeah, I do find the difference of women's bodies attractive.
I agree.
As in, like, oh, she has pink nipples. I thought she was a dark skinned nipple woman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Oh, her clitoris kind of sticks out a little bit more.
That's what makes being a hoe wonderful.
Oh, my God.
It's because you get to go see all the different beautiful things that women have to offer around the world. Every woman's special, right? Mm-hmm. Even the ones who have a lot of
Skin.
Octa? Yeah, they got 8 labias. Give it let go of me. Just swallow my face.
And what if your first 3 interactions is with women with loose labia lips, and then after that you be like, wait a second, where your lips at?
Yeah, I mean, maybe some people like it.
Mm-hmm. My first interaction was that.
Yeah?
That's why I didn't see it as a problem. And then I was like, well, hey, maybe she
Nah, some girl ever send you a picture of her vagina, you be like,
But genitals alone are not attractive. You have to know your angles as well.
I'm not a huge fan of people like, I want to see that monkey.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
oh.
Yeah.
Nah, just keep me up top. Or the butt. You know what I mean? I don't need to see the holes. Just
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
I don't like looking eye to eye. You know what I mean?
It is a great mystery. I do prefer, if it's pictures, I prefer.
Don't labia shame. I'm sorry, see.
She had no LOL on that either. She had no LOL. She was like, nigga.
Vaginal what? Rejuvenation? There you go. Something like that, I think. What did Walter say? A friend of what?
I think vaginal rejuvenation is tightening it, right?
Oh.
It's like it's been too much, and it's like it don't tighten up like it used to.
It can't be easy. Gravity alone's got to loosen it up, right?
So can I tell you something?
Of course.
I always thought, I think I told you this before,
Okay.
but I feel like when it comes to vaginas, I always thought when a woman like does squats or splits, their lips open up like this.
He did. Each one?
Yeah.
Oh, double time.
What was it, like,
Why?
thought about this? Like,
Because it opens up. lips open up. So I thought if your legs are open, it has no choice but to open up on its own. That's what I thought. As in, like, they're doing the splits. It's like. Somebody coming on that, like, what are they talking about?
What if you're in the gym, you see somebody doing squats, and I hear one more and rest.
Oh God!
Every time she takes a deep breath.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Tighten up.
So another moment of being vulnerable.
Okay.
I know what I'm working with back there, right? I know what I'm working with. If I don't have the proper draws and I'm doing jumping jacks, you'll hear like a little slight. You'll hear like a little slight. Because it's my butt slightly slapping on my thighs. It'd be like a. I'm like, God, I have to have draws that's like.
You need like
padded.
a whole tights because you can wear the tight shorts.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, underneath.
I have to do that because now the fabric is not clapping on my skin.
For circulation, I have they're like tights for your thighs. I forgot what they're called, but they're kind of like tights. So I have like the long ones for your entire body, right? Then I have like the ones just for like your thigh circulation because my legs would feel tired sometimes if I don't feel properly hydrated. And I always feel it. I'm like, oh man, my legs are tired. You know what I mean? Like you ever wake up and your legs are tired?
Yeah.
'Cause usually for me, it's hydration. I notice when I drink more water, I'm like, oh great, I feel good. But so when I wear those, but I don't think if I ever noticed a clapping sensation in the back.
I'm sorry.
So it's not your butt coming together.
No.
It's the case hitting the bottom of your.
Yeah, it's the because it's coming down. It's a fold. It's a fold.
Yeah, you got to tighten that up, man. You got to do more squats.
Yeah.
Dion being there. Okay, now I'm really confused. Dion, huh? Hold on, let me finish this one.
Finish this one out. Yeah. Oh my God. Why, Twilla? Why are you a part of this? If you don't hop to put jeans on, you don't know my pain.
It's called a what? A labiaplasty, like rhinoplasty for your nose. Okay. What's Candace Muhammad
Spicy
say?
Original is hilarious.
Spicy is great.
What is this right here?
Loose labia looks like chitterlings. Oh,
Yeah.
it does.
Yeah.
And I don't eat pork. I'm Team Chaz. Thank you. I'm like a cute.
Tuck away vagina.
There you go. Learned a lot about Candace right now, didn't we? I want it's a little safe pocket. Hot pocket. That's what it's like one line. You got to see what's inside.
Yeah.
I don't want to open it up and I see everything.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to open up a gift. You know?
But is that a deal breaker? Perfect woman.
It's not a deal breaker.
So why are you hating, yo?
It's not
what
a deal.
You gonna tell
it's just
her?
less. I'll just be like, I want to be like, oh, I want to do that.
You would not do that.
I want to go down and be like, oh, what's wrong?
Hold on. First of all, have you ever seen it in person?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm thinking like you may be only seeing it in porn.
My wife.
So we're constantly hearing your test. This is right here therapy for you now. It's like, and I've been telling her for weeks to get rid of that.
I'm just joking. Yo posted something. I posted something the other day about not wanting to be married or something like that.
She chimed in.
She was just like, she posted back like, this is what I got to deal with. And I told her, I said, you got to know that I will always sacrifice our marriage for a laugh. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
Like the joke is funny to me. I'm going to say it.
Right.
No matter how many people are there, no matter if it's funny to me. That is not her vagina I'm referring to. I've seen some ones where I've been like, yo. But then I also thought it was a thing of, this is ignorance. I also thought it was a thing of hoeing. Okay. And
I thought it was like
I say hoeing like this because it's easy to say because I don't believe in hoeing. I don't believe that's a real thing. You know what I mean? Because people are grown-ups, you know what I mean? But it's a part of the male hierarchy that keeps women down, so they call them hoes, you know? But we ain't about that, right, Twilla?
Right.
That's right. There's grown-ups doing grown-up shit.
So you think it's you thought she had sex so much that the skin got loose?
Yeah, I thought it was just extracurricular activities. And that's what happens. But I've learned since then that, they're all different. And, I remember watching a lot of porn.
I remember you and I had the discussion, or maybe we were on daddy issues. Does the body count still equate to a woman who's been married for 10 years versus a woman who has been having sex for 10 years?
Right.
Do they the same? You were saying it doesn't matter because if she's been having sex with the same guy for 10 years, it's still the same amount of body count.
It's probably more mileage.
I actually disagree.
Okay.
Because it is different DNA inside this woman.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because if it's one guy, it's like least.
If you're talking about, but that's the thing. What are we talking about? We're talking about numbers of times to have sex. If you're talking about different bodies, different people, then it's different.
Different DNAs, but also different shapes and sizes. So she probably got drilled.
How you know her guy ain't the 10-year husband? He could be a driller. You know? If I was dating a woman and her husband had her ex had a 12-inch wiener, okay, I'm not following this.
When people say 12 inches, people fail to mention the girth. Girth is very important.
Well, I mean, I just figure it's a good solid. You're on the mic,
right?
Right.
It has to be
12 inches of this. Okay, I go like, well, I'm not about to do this to myself. And she's like, I just like you. You're really nice. If the girl says that they're nice is the best thing, I don't want that. You know what I mean?
If your girl you messing with now, obviously your wife.
My wife?
Yeah. And
not my hoes.
Her ex is 100% contrasting you. And he's like a white guy, 7'11", 100 pounds, ripped. Okay. I'm just trying to get the contrast of you. And would you feel self-conscious like, why are you doing this? Why are you with me? Or would you be like, yeah, you goddamn right, you in the right place now? Would you feel?
Yeah, me being as stupid confident as I am, blessed, right? You got yourself a right one, wouldn't you? You messing around with these wannabe. Like when I see women with these big 7-foot dudes, I'm like, you with him because he's 7 feet,
right? Not
because he's got a great personality and is a great. But you tried it,
yeah.
You found out it was false, right? Get yourself a real one, baby.
I would feel very self-conscious. I remember I was messing with this track runner, and she was ripped.
Yeah, great body,
very ripped,
usually.
And her ex-boyfriend was a runner as well.
Tyson gay?
Exactly, it was him. Ironically, he was gay. As in happy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
that they broke up. But yeah, and I was just like, yo, that was your boyfriend? She's like, yeah. Then we, it was, we talked. I sold her a phone at T-Mobile. The whole time talking to her, and then I finally kind of cracked the Contra code and got in there and started talking to her.
The what code? The Contra code?
The Contra code. It's game. You figure out how to.
You got the cheat code on?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the whole time I kept the shirt on.
Okay. All during the intimate moments?
Yeah, she completely naked. She's very confident.
Yeah.
I had the shirt on.
Yeah.
Had a hat on.
Okay. Why the hat too?
Hey man, maybe he had a full head of hair. I don't know. Okay. But I was very subconscious. I was like, I don't want you to see any of this. I don't want any of this to turn you up or dry you up.
Did she ever say anything about the shirt on?
Nothing. Of course. She was like, get comfortable.
Yeah. And you were just like, I am.
I don't know if you got a boyfriend coming over.
I'm the type you get what you pay for. This is, you know what this is. Let me not even hide some shit from you.
Yeah.
I'm not. This is it.
Yeah.
There's other options out there if you don't like what I'm presenting. I've never had full complaints. I get one of those like, hey, next time, I don't know, could you wait a little longer for you? It's up to him, not me. I don't tell him what to do. He don't tell me what to do. We mind our own business. You know what I mean? I just get him girls.
Oh man, what if a girl's telling you have the best sex in the world?
Been told that many times.
Your only default is when a girl gashes you up verbally, saying all the things you say, you busting me, right? That's
talking
typical.
dirty.
Yeah, come on, but you better work it. Right.
I told you to shush.
But during the act, first quarter to fourth quarter, you are amazing.
But she doesn't make a sound.
But she's like, you can't say anything.
Right. You got to be quiet because I will instantly. She's like,
is that a good time for you?
For me, sure.
If she's
Probably
like
not for her.
If she's like this the whole time.
But did I tell her to be quiet?
Well, she knows that if she
then probably is a good time. Because I'd be like, yeah, ha ha. Like, doesn't matter if I say no.
But I'm
way louder. Anyway.
But you know how jack up your self-esteem when she's like this. Oh, yeah. Because she knows,
is she enjoying it? Hold on, let me do the double pump. No? Nothing?
But when you go, she's like, thank you, that was great.
Oh. That's like that person in the audience who doesn't laugh, but they come up to you afterwards and say, it's a great show. You were very
man.
Like, you didn't laugh one
funniest thing
time.
I've ever seen in my life, man.
But bro, I watched you didn't laugh, smile at all.
I had to keep you humble.
I'm not really a
because
smiler.
if I laugh, you would kind of dummy down your jokes, man. I want you to work for those, man.
You were like, oh, I'm not really much of a smiler, or I'm on a laugh. You gotta communicate with me.
I point when I'm enjoying
it. Or people like you just be like hilarious.
Yeah. That's comedians laugh.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Zero laugh.
Or yo.
That's mad funny. Monotone, hilarious.
Yeah, when comedians say hilarious, it's funny.
Lou would be like, Brandon would be like, that's funny. I'm like,
say it. But Lou be laughing.
Best laugh in the game, Kenesha Bus. When she gets to snorting.
Oh, man, I feel like that's forced.
What? From Kenesha?
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
That's a quick
She been
laugh.
doing that for 10 years. 15? I don't know, Kenesha.
It's a good tag laugh.
What do you mean?
It's a good tag laugh. You do it, and then there's like we're laughing at you, then the snort is the tag onto your joke.
I see what you're saying, but I'm just talking about the best laugh in the game. It's Kenesha's. Not the laugh that makes you laugh.
No, I'm talking about the snort.
Yeah.
That's a tag for your laugh. Because if I say a joke and I'm laughing and then the snort, that would tag onto your joke.
But that has nothing to do with Kenesha's laugh. You're talking about the audience.
I can't even hear her laugh. I can hear the snort.
That's what makes it funny, because I go, Kenesha's laugh makes people laugh, right?
I would say Teddy
snort.
Ray.
Yeah, he does like a throaty.
Teddy Ray has like a.
He does like a throaty.
Look, see, bam! I didn't even see that, Candace.
I can't.
I didn't even see that, Candace.
I'm going with Kenesha, man.
Yeah,
Kenesha's laugh cracks me up.
Yeah, man.
You ever used to try to change your laugh? You'd be like, I'm gonna change my laugh.
Yeah, because people say something like, yeah, I know.
Let me change my laugh, man.
Yeah. I know I'm full of energy. I know I'm loud. And I try when people say, "Yo, you are a cartoon character. You are full of energy," and I'd be like, "Do I want to be pegged as that?"
Why not?
I don't know, man. Because I don't know. I just feel like
it's great. You don't want to be the boring person.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to be the dude who be like, he always chilling. Right? You don't like, you want to hang out with him? He just be like, you don't want the sour puss face.
Yeah.
You want to hang out with the live people. I'm like, yo, this dude, we be amped. Like, you'd be a great time at game night. You'd be like, oh.
Do you care? Do you care what people think about you? Don't say I don't.
Wait, I'm waiting for you to finish.
I know I'm
waiting for you to finish.
No, I never do. As in,
I'm waiting for you to finish.
All right. As in, not think of you, but what have said about you. As in, like, you know, I think Chaz be good for it. I don't know about Chaz, man. He's done blah blah blah. Like, would you care, or would you be like, care? Because, you know, people have opinions. I'm certain that people have had opinions about, like, recommendations or.
I guess it depends on who it's from. There's one.
And it's 100% true. Would you be offended?
No, I mean, because it depends on, like, if it's for an audition or something. I mean, I need an example. If I'm, like, trying to audition and somebody goes like, oh, Chaz wasn't animated enough, that's a good thing to hear, right? But it also depends on, you ever watch some of those cats, like just comedians who are just dry, and then a lot of roles just won't be for them, but they'll find that one thing. So I guess it would kind of depend on there. But criticism is one thing. Constructive criticism is another thing. You know what I mean? Like there's a difference between being criticized and then being encouraged through critiquing. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
There's criticism and there's critiquing. And when people say constructive criticism, I always think that's wrong. I think they're trying to say critiquing.
Sure.
Very different thing.
Right.
So it would depend if somebody's trying to critique me or if somebody's trying to criticize me. If you're trying to criticize me, I don't really care what you say.
Right.
Because
that's a bar.
Right? Because if you're just like, oh man, Chaz, you're not right for this one. Yo, try, because I think when I met Jamie Masada, who ran the Laugh Factory early on, Jamie was like, yo, you got a lot of potential, but he was like, you got to hit the stage about 100 more times.
Oh boy. I
was too young and dumb and hot-headed to understand that this is somebody who's actually rooting for you. Right? In my mind, he said, you're not good enough. And so then I was like, fuck the factory.
Yeah.
Instead of being like, hey man, I've been working, blah, blah, blah.
And I'm back.
Yeah, it's a whole different, because then when I passed that first round of the Laugh Factory a long time ago, and it's my own inability to be consistent, right? Just the same old Chaz.
Try to come back.
Yeah, I mean, and he was like, all right, yeah, yo, we're gonna do a second round. I never followed up with the email. I never came back. Whether it was another homeless stint or whatever it was, I just never made those moves. Same with the Comedy Store. I just never made those moves. Same with the Improv. Right. Right. I've passed all these levels, and my own inability at the time to be consistent, follow up, shaped where I'm at now. Because I always think about, man, dog, have you just got out your own head, been more patient with yourself, with other people, you'd be a lot further in your career.
Absolutely.
But hot-headed to over cocky as a young, I don't think I ever came off as cocky, but in my mind, it was Kanye in here. Poisoning my own mind. Not that it was him the same, but for me, it wasn't good. So anyways, it would depend on who, if Bent, you, and Tony, people I actually care about, had a critique for me, I'm all about it. But it was somebody.
Give an example.
Okay.
Because it's 100% true.
Okay.
Right. You haven't actually told me this. This is a scenario. I'm trying to think of your life.
Okay.
If Smile was like, "Hey man, you know who would be dope for the road? You, Jackson McQueen, and Chaz." I'm like, this is me saying this. I wouldn't pick Chaz because. He really don't like to be on. He doesn't fly. He don't like to fly, and he don't want to spend too much time away from his daughter. This is what you've said this to me, but you haven't actually made that decision for me.
Right?
Would you be upset with me when it was like, dude, Dion, you like y'all went on the road? They suggested me to do this.
Yeah.
And why wouldn't you like? You told me you don't like to fly and you don't spend that much time away from your daughter. We're gonna be gone for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Would you be upset with me?
I wouldn't be upset per se. I would be like, oh, just hit me next time. Like, let me say no. I'd be like, let me talk to the wives. Let me say yes or no.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be mad at you because, especially for you, if this is you.
Right.
I know that you usually have my best interest. So a lot of it depends on who it's from, right? So if it's,
I would definitely have done that, but I was giving an example.
Right. No, it's a good example. It's a good example because we like, I don't know, man, because like I know this cat well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like people ask me stuff for Tony all the time. I'm like, I can ask him.
But I know what he's going to say.
Yeah, but I kind of know this cat. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I'm like, you never know.
Yeah.
But
you know what, Tony? I'm telling you, Tony loves your dirty draws, man.
Why you say that?
when I say, I remember the roommate. I remember how much I used to argue. I remember how. I can say now, I know how stubborn you are, and I know how consistent and persistent Tony is. And like, Chaz, just do it, man. Like, just when you get back on stage, he been saying it so many times. Like, when you get back on stage, Chaz,
he still
man.
Says it all
like
the time.
Like when I say he's on you all the time, like a little brother. And it's like he's not like, I'm sick of, like, Chaz, you're not even like,
Tony's
but you're still in your circle.
Tony's the only comedian who's ever paid me. Tony's the only comedian who's ever took me anywhere. He's the only person who ever saw something more than what other people saw.
Right.
The only person. You know? That's it.
Yeah.
No one else was like, I've been booked for shows, but nobody said, yo, I stand 100% by everything he does. From writing to performing. Tony always told me, dog, you're a great actor, dog.
Yeah.
I saw you do this, I do. Like, you're a great performer.
Yeah.
Only person ever, dog.
Yeah,
So
that's what I said, dude. That's a friend.
I bring them, and I bring them nothing. There's nothing I can really.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
And that's what I be. This is real. I be afraid to like let Tony down. Tony hit me up with the you gotta lose that weight, Dion. And I was like,
bro, like I only hang out with cats older than me ever. Right? I think Keenan is the only person younger than me. He's a month.
Keenan?
Yeah. Baker.
Okay.
Yeah, and Keenan's a month younger. So my circle, I learned way more. I learned a lot.
Yeah.
From living with Tony, watching him be a father, how he goes about handling things. I don't always agree with everything, but I go like, man, my biggest growth from being a father, huh?
I'm sorry.
What?
Because what I pictured was he is like, I've seen Tony, you know, being a father, and I don't necessarily agree with what he's done. I'm picturing him like, you mother, did I tell you not to watch those goddamn like. And you look like Tony.
No,
he's up on him.
No, everything father wise, I agree with.
Okay, because you went from that to that. I'm thinking like I told you. It's like
me and Tony don't think alike at all. So that's why we clash a lot. Because Tony is like, man, you got to get these answers from people. You got to find out why such. I'm like, who gives a shit? You just keep going. So we're very different.
Yeah.
In that aspect. So Tony be like, man, I don't, because he even said the other day, I don't like the way you don't respect putting people on the grill. And I'm like, I don't like the way you be grilling people.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just don't think it's necessary.
Right,
He's like,
right.
it is. So we definitely don't agree.
Right. That's what I said.
Thought process.
Loves you to death, man.
Yeah, it's my bro, man. But that's the thing about having a real brother, like a real friend. Tony's an extra older. I mean, he really
Extra
reminds me
older?
of. Yeah, I have an older brother. You know, but then when Tony met my brother, he was like, feels like you're the older brother. I was like, I feel like you're the brother. Right? But like when you have like an older cousin, like somebody who you always look up to, respect, learn a lot from. Work ethic, bro. Fathering, paying bills on time. I learned all that from him.
Yeah.
I was a homeless cat.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm sure you've reminded him that numerous times.
Oh, he be on the podcast. I'll be telling him, he be like, all right, man, that's enough. He be like, let me tell people. I'm like, nah, dog. Change my big. There's 3 people the biggest influences in my life since I've been in LA. That's my man Jazz. You met Jazz, didn't you?
I met Jazz. He's still out here?
Mm-hmm. Jazz is writing on BMF.
That's what's up.
Yep. He's a writer on there. So Jazz, Bentley, and Tony, man.
Yeah.
Those are the 3 people who gave me every single thing. And Jazz I've known since the 3rd grade. So
how did he end up out here? Y'all came out here together?
Together but separately. He was at Florida State. They came out for an internship. So they did an internship. I stayed with him, one of my homeless stints. I stayed with him and his crew. And then I met one of his buddies and we became roommates. And then, he went to go do bigger and better things. And I was broke and homeless again. Right?
His name is Jasmine, right?
Yeah. Jasmine and Jasmine. We grew up like that.
That's
Chaz
crazy.
And Jazz.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. So, man, those 3 cats, bro. I'm like, they helped me more, and then everything else is just. I just always knew I wasn't. Man, all the opportunities, I was never mature enough. That was my biggest deficiency, was maturity and understanding. Like, yo, God's trying to give you all these things you ask for, but you'd blow it all right now if you had it, because you're not patient. You don't plan ahead. You'd be trying to go from one thing to another. It's like I can't give these blessings out.
Right, 100%.
You're gonna blow it.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. What's it talking about? They've
about?
been quiet.
Zupper.
What's up, Zoop?
I'm always calling him Zupper.
I don't know why Dion just can't get
Zupper.
it. What's up? Yo, so early for you. I don't know what time it is, but Tony and Chaz gave me way much. What?
Big brother, baby brother vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
They got nothing over there? What is this spicy original symbol? What is that?
That's like a money symbol. Graduation, like a bone or something.
So why are you telling Yo's business? Isn't her vagina my business?
Hello.
Right?
Hello.
That's exactly what it is. I'm just joking.
He's not joking.
Yo, people, if you joke around, people will think you're serious. This is why I catch shit on daddy issues, because people never think you're joking. Got that what?
Got that no tea at 6 a.m. here, but had to go to my run.
Gotta go on my run.
Dion got me moving again.
Hey, come on, lad.
Yay. Right now, for those who wondering, I'm at 7,900
Are you really?
steps right now.
Oh my
I didn't.
God.
I had a little run this morning.
Man.
When I say run, I 100% mean walk.
You got 7,800. I got 1,400 steps.
Only time I run, is if I was trying to catch a light.
Let me hustle. You do that shuffle?
Yeah.
No, I only have 1,400 steps today. I get on my steps later, though.
You gotta get up, man.
I'm not a morning walker.
You have to.
I hang out with Iz.
What I do is if you know your schedule, you know you're gonna be in front of a computer. I would catch up on the show and watch just step in place. Commercial come, do some squats, do some burpees, get back up and walk. That's what I kind of do to kind of like, this is how I knock two things out at the same time. Clean up, podcast. That's how I catch up on y'all podcast.
You're very neat.
Thank you, man.
You're a
Appreciate
very
you.
neat person.
Thank you.
Like I'm like, it's always tidy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate that, bro.
You're a tidy guy.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, Dion, neat. You and Tony would be great roommates together.
Yeah.
Y'all would be, hey man, yeah. Y'all would just agree and shit. What Walter saying? Well, I agree with you. Once you get that knowledge, bruh,
the maturity will manifest all your blessings, King.
No doubt.
Shout out to Walt Miller.
That's exactly what happened, man. Once I started trying to be better, I started getting more things.
Tomorrow I got some merch coming from him.
Oh yeah, what's the guy?
Yeah. I think I got some beard stuff coming in.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a part of the beard gang.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So they really asked me. When I was going live, the question was, does Dion have a real beard? Okay, I told him if Dion brushes it all the same way, then yes.
Yo!
I said, but if you wake up in the morning and it ain't brushed, but if he goes all the same one way, solid beard.
Oh my god!
But Dion, I've said this a lot of times. You don't want to be in the beard gang because beards are for ugly people.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, because when you have good skin, a good facial structure, some teeth. Look at this. I can't have a beard cover this up. Why would I have a beard? People have beards up to here, bro. You know why? Because they're ugly as fuck, bro.
So how do you explain goatees?
Well, goatee is not a real beard. Like a beard. Like a beard that covers your face.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't mean like the goatee, the sideburns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean like this. Like when people are like, yeah. I'm like, bro, you're covering half your face?
Sure.
Dion, let me ask you a question, Dion. Have you ever had hair in your food?
Yeah.
How was your reaction? You're like, this looks better.
Right. No, you do not say that.
There's rarely anything that you see hair that you go like, there's hair in the sink. You go like, yo, there's hair in the sink. Anything that's beautiful. If there was hair on top of your house, how in the hell does hair get here? So why would hair on your face make you look better? Unless you gotta be that fucking ugly that hair makes you better. You know what I mean?
Let the ladies say something about that.
They don't know because niggas be covering up their face.
So
you shave that mug, you be like, ooh, grow your beard back.
So the reason why I enjoy or want a beard is because my hair grows fast, but it doesn't grow consistently. It just sits here. It doesn't grow thick enough. It literally just sits here, and this side don't grow at all. So when I cut my hair down, you start to see it, and then it becomes like uneven. It's not even shaped up.
Yeah.
So 3 days in, it's like I'm back to scratch. Well, at least with a beard, you don't know if it's from a week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
So it's just about being efficient.
I feel you.
Yes, it.
I feel you. No, I
see that you shaved.
Yeah, I had that big meeting. I told you I shaved for that. I didn't want them to think that why are they bringing this homeless guy?
Now all of a sudden you care.
I told you I sell out for money. I've always made that clear. Have I not?
Tap dancing.
I will tap dance my ass off for money. Okay, I will make that clear 100 times, guys. I will save. I would do whatever. If there's money on the table, I'm selling out. I'm selling out.
Yeah?
Yes.
So you think you can get bought?
Am I selling out or am I buying in?
Hello. Hello.
I bought into this. The right thing.
Do you think you 100% get bought?
Yeah.
So
I have a price.
So check this out. Here we go. I'm gonna make
this is not a butt rate question, is it?
No.
Okay. People like, would you? How much money would it?
I wouldn't go that way. A mouth rape. No. No. This is your daughter's recital.
Daughter's recital.
You are on your way there.
Yeah.
You're suited and booted.
Yeah.
Somebody's like, Chaz, I need for you to come to this meeting right now to sign these paperwork. We have to close the deal now. You sign it, you're getting a $15,000 increase. You sign it tomorrow, the deal is in limbo. They're two different directions.
Yeah.
Are you going to your daughter's recital?
No. I'm gonna go sign those papers. Daddy, you weren't there. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's like y'all in the car together. It's like, yo, I need you to hop in this front seat and take this car. I'm about to make an errand. What are you talking about? This is the third one this week.
I'm like, yo, do you want this money or not? What are you talking about? Especially right now.
You're a villain, man. Your daughter's always gonna remember that.
That's fine.
Look at Chaz, you a damn savage.
You know how much I can do for you? I'm like, I can't do anything for us if I'm here watching your boring ass recital. And half of it is just a bunch of other kids I don't give a shit about anyways. You see my daughter? No, I don't give a fuck about your daughter.
Yeah. Until it's to the point of like, now you're like Tom, like you're Peter Parker in the Spider Universe. Like he never was at any of the events. He missed the dance. He missed the competition. Like, he wasn't at any of the events.
We talked about this on Daddy Issues once about, I asked Tony and DC and Craig if they regret not going to a lot of their kids' things younger because they were working. Tony was like, nah. He was like, even with Serene passing, I don't miss it. I don't regret it. Because I was able to do so much for them in the later years when they needed cars, college. He was like, I was able to do all that stuff off of the work that I did. He was like, I built all that. He was like, definitely, I wanted to be there for the games. And I made, he's like, I did what I could. He was like, and DC said the same thing. He was like, yeah, but I couldn't be on a tour mom when they want shoes, when they want prom stuff. He's like, I got to go work for it. And even when, them going to college, he's on it. He's like, when DC has to go take a trip, he can go take a flight right now. And Craig said this. Craig said the opposite. Craig said he felt like he had spent too much time with his kids and not enough time doing the extra stuff, So I'm trying to find somewhere in the balance
in between,
where you can go like, okay, I care about this, but like, this is life-changing. You know what I mean? Like, I got to go do this because this sets up. What's the goal, right? The goal is to set up what's the family money? What I'm talking about? Generational wealth, right? We all talk about generational wealth. And there's several ways to get there, right? But you have to build a structure of generational wealth.
Yep.
So we know real estate's a good one, stock's a good one, all these other things. And I'm like, it takes a lot of money to build wealth, not just more money. Right? But like, yo, my family never has to work again if they don't want to wealth. That's a lot of work.
Got you.
You know what I mean?
I'm one of you.
What?
Daddy-daughter dance.
Okay.
This is her last one.
Okay.
It's her last one.
Yeah.
You're 0 for 6.
How old is she?
She's 15.
Okay. So she's
daddy-daughter dance.
Did I already pay for the fucking expensive quinceañera
you are literally the daddy of the year because you sponsored this school.
Right.
You're getting an award.
So
You're
look,
secretly getting an award.
My daughter has to do a quinceañera one day, which I hear is going to be stupid expensive and a lot. So if I'm doing this, I don't care about this daddy-daughter dance already, but continue.
And then it's like, next up, we have Izzy and Chaz. And now she's walking that thing by herself. and then afterward it was like, all right, all the tallies is in, all the votes are in. Who gonna get the daddy of the year? We got Chaz Rogers. And Izzy's like, he's not here, guys.
And she's just dancing by herself. There's nobody came with her. She got no
dance with my father.
Did my wife not come and say her uncle? Nobody came. She just went by herself. How much money did I leave for?
Because you left last minute, unprepared.
But for how much money?
$100,000.
Well, hopefully by then, $100,000 doesn't mean as much. So if you said like those cats signed those $100 million deals, I'm leaving my daughter in a car seat in the summertime right now. to go sign $100 million deal. I hope I get back in enough time to save her.
That was your objective. He's like, you in the parking lot, like, sweetheart, I need to sign some paperwork.
Yeah.
I'm coming right back.
Yeah.
And then you drop her, all right, Dad. She believes you.
Yeah.
She believes you. You go in there all the way to Hollywood. Okay, I'm going to sign here. All right, can I validate? Okay. Hey, Chaz, can you take some pictures? Because you about to sign it. Oh, yeah, here we go. Hey, I'm already suited and booted. About to go to my daughter's thing. No, hold on. We have some drinks. We got to celebrate for the company. We ain't going to let you drive like that. You're drunk as hell.
Daughter.
That's my daughter. Please don't.
And then she goes, Dad, you weren't there. I was all alone. Like, what kind of car you want?
Oh, you gonna buy her off? Shut your ass up.
I guess we can go to the dealership.
Sounds like a villain origin story.
This will be fine.
No, I don't care if it was a father. I'm all the way there. Look at you, man.
No, I don't care if I was a father, I'm all the way there. Man, I'm getting that money, dog. Getting that bread.
Spicy Original is funny.
What you saying?
I don't blame you. I'll be at the next one. Hey, I'm sorry. I ain't doing it. I'll be at the next one.
I got the next 80 years to be a father. And then I'll be like, oh yeah, did you eat yesterday? You gotta go back to one of those. Did you have a roof over
like, you know what? I'm gonna find my man and my boyfriend. I'm gonna find my father and my boyfriend who beats me.
I'm like, I didn't do that. Where you get that from? I didn't even do that.
He's my daddy now. He treats me better.
That's a great question.
Yeah,
it's definitely taking the money.
It's terrifying. So what happened with me is my daughter had a solo in one of the Cadence.
Okay,
and I came right when she was going on, right, and when she came off. I didn't see I don't know. From the solo, I saw she was killing it.
Yeah.
So when we came off, she's like, did you see me do my solo, Dad? And I had to, you did this? And she's like, oh my God, you saw it.
Yeah.
And she was so excited.
Yeah,
and I know that's
excited.
going to be a memory forever. Right. Also, I've done 7 of her father-daughter dances. So I know that's a memory that she's going to have.
Right.
When it's something like a group dance thing or a group choir thing, I can see missing that. But children do remember.
They definitely remember.
Like, imagine being a football player, you scored a winning touchdown, and it's always a 50-yard line. Like, where's my dad? There's an empty seat right there. Everybody's cheering around. Like,
well, you know, I played a lot of sports growing up, right? So I remember the games my dad made and ones he didn't. But I was never, ever mad at him because he was always working.
Were you any good?
I was great.
Okay.
That wasn't great.
Because if you on the bench, you really don't care.
No, I was always good.
I don't want nobody to see me like this.
So I remember this one play I was playing third, pop up, goes foul, I run, I catch it out of bounds. Solid play, right? And then that's when my dad like, right?
You remember that.
Of course, right? But then, so he's missed way more games than he was there, right? But I'm never like, oh, he wasn't there, or especially in football, right? Or wrestling. Like the games he made, great. The ones he didn't, zero issue. I'm still like, great, because I know you're out there working. Now, had I found out he'd been out there doing God knows what, I'm like, hey man, you missed my game because you having a domino tournament?
Hey man, I make $15.
I'm like, come on, man. Come on.
It's always cocaine off of a stripper's ass. It's you're my mama, you're my brother.
We found your father butt naked in the whorehouse.
What? At a brothel.
I had a game today.
That was today? Oh no.
So I'm like, yeah, man, if it's about work, it's about securing future stuff. I always got that stuff. And then I was never disappointed. I'm like, I know this cat came back. He was tired working nights. You know? I was like, we got it.
God, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, that I don't have parental issues.
Yeah.
I'm going father and mom.
Yeah.
My mom and dad, I don't remember any of them going to any of my games.
Yeah.
Because their schedule always contrasts my football schedule.
Right.
They did come to my place because it was like a different shift, but I don't remember them coming to anything. And there was never a moment that I was insecure that I needed love from my parents.
Right.
Even though it was great,
right,
but it wasn't like everyone's cheering for me, but I wanted your love.
Dude, my dad put in mad hours practicing baseball with me. I'm starting because of him. You know what I mean? Practicing football with me. Like, I'm starting because of him. And I was like, anytime we could go to the park, he always, man, eyes bloodshot. He be in there. Come on, let's get these, if I got to go to work. I'm like, we got zero issues.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And it's an investment as an parent. Imagine if you are dropping your kid off from school, picking them up from practice, paying for shoulder pads, paying for all this stuff. And he's like, I ain't going. It's like, dude, you better invest in you better come to your investment.
I remember my dad, I'd be like, man, why are you working so much? He's like, my son needs a new glove. I'm like, all right, man, get out there and do your thing. Do my dad worked post office 40 hours a week, and then he'd go deliver pizzas.
Is there any job
I can't be mad at
this age right now? It hurts to say this. Your dad still around?
Yeah.
Is there any job that you, and your mom is around, is there any job that you be like, this is embarrassing?
That they did,
that
or
they
I
working
did?
now, today. Like,
not to me.
Like, you be like, I get it. Like, if somebody's like, yeah, your mom works at McDonald's. Would you be like, yeah, sure? Or would you be like, come on, mom, you can do better than that?
No, I would feel bad for me that I can't get her out of McDonald's. I'm like, I gotta do better.
Because I be seeing old people there, and I'm like, man, like that, like I don't
hey, can I
want
get number 3? Made some bad investments, huh?
I never want a job that a 16-year-old.
What'd you do with that 401k?
16-year-old can get.
You pulled out when the stock was down, huh? Some people just need stuff to do. Some old people need stuff to do.
Right, and bored.
Yeah. No, man, dog. My grandfather, he was a janitor at Cleveland State College University for as long as I can remember. And what? Like, it was just pay bills.
I'm not laughing at that, but that's one of those challenges again. Like, I could be a janitor if it was a state that no one knew who I was. Like, I don't want to be a janitor at like the Comedy Store. Like, Tia? Yo, like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's like these cats, bro. Remember, Big Job was doing security for Dizzy Wright.
He has the visual.
But I'm just saying, it's like you're doing one thing today,
right?
And you can be a star tomorrow. It just depends what you build.
Absolutely.
There's this dude. I forgot his name. I forgot his YouTube, but he films himself cleaning every day. Right? He's a janitor, and he go, I take you guys with me. Oh, look at this. This is disgusting. Millions of views.
Yeah.
I was like, he can't be doing this for so long, but it's also how he makes money on YouTube.
That's dope.
So I go like, there's a point he's got to be making more money now than he is on YouTube, but this is also his content.
That's nice.
Until he figures something else out. But I'm like, so smart, bro. Like, whatever you do, you can go make money off of it. So he was just like, what? Look at who would leave this? And then he brought you in the toilet once. He was like, all right, you guys, let me explain the smell to you guys.
I have to explain the smell. That's funny.
I was just like, bro, like he's just doing more with it. So I'm like, you respect it. And especially when you go, I'm like, dog, you gotten like hundreds of thousands of views on here. You can't be just making more.
Yeah.
Doing this shit.
I think once you get to a certain, so what happens in the early 20s, early 30s, late 20s, early 30s.
Prohibition era.
Sure. No, I ain't.
I'm thinking about to the era.
Your age.
Oh.
Asshole.
Your early 20s. Okay.
Yeah. You can do these jobs as like working at McDonald's or you like, I have to get out of here to move towards my career.
Right.
Once you get a snippet of your
I love how you say snippet.
Once you get a
what
snippet,
is a snippet?
It's a snippet of a snipple.
It's a what?
It's a sneak peek of a snippet. Once you get just a swig of success.
Once you get a swiggle of success, okay.
Like if you get a job at Harvest Studios as a writer, but then all that cuts off, it's hard to go back to work at Taco Bell.
I think about loading luggage. I'm like, if I gotta go back, I'll go back.
You would do it.
I have to.
Oh man, it's such a humbling experience, man.
Yeah.
Like,
hey, how you guys doing? What airline you taking?
Hey.
Oh, you flying? Huh?
Hey, I remember you was the head writer over at. Like, what happened?
I was.
They didn't hire me back.
I got fired. What airline was that?
Gosh, dude, it is God. Like, hey, you are. forgetting how you got here.
This is what you know. Here's what happens to me. God will give me something. Sometimes he'll give me a chunk of money, right? And he'll be like, "What you gonna do with it?" Mm-hmm. And I'm like, "I told you, God, if you gave me this money, I'd go invest it. Blah blah blah. I'll go blow it on something." Mm-hmm. He'll give me a drought, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, "All right,
I got it. I'm gonna write this plan down and make it plain."
Message received. I'm gonna give you a little more because you said you're gonna do X Y Z. You did A B C. Mm-hmm. And he'll give me a little more, and I'm like, "Oh, okay." Mm-hmm. I'm gonna give you a little more. Let me test you again. It's a bigger amount. You gonna do it right? Yeah. Let me invest that in. Put that in there. Mm-hmm. And he'll be like, "All right, man. I'm gonna give you one more chance. I'm gonna give you this. Mm-hmm. Are you ready for this?" Mm-hmm. You don't sound ready. Give me a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then he'll give me a chunk, and he'll be like. And so every time, man, he'll just give you tests, and he's just like, "Do the right thing, and I will give you more. I'm trying to give you more."
Absolutely.
Yeah, I be blowing it, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, blowing money fast, taking over for the 992,000.
I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the strip club real quick, blow this money, and I'll be back.
I never saw the appeal of a strip club.
Mm-hmm. I see the appeal.
I get the visual, yes. As in, like, I would love for a woman to dance with me. Mm-hmm. But it's more so, I'm more of like, hey, I'd rather pay the entry fee.
I really thought you were like, I'm like.
No, I'd rather pay.
I'm more like,
I have a chunk of money.
I have a chunk of ass in my hand.
No, I had a chunk of money. And I'd rather, like, hey, this is $200. Mm-hmm. Now I'm getting dance on for free. Mm-hmm. Like, seeing the money slowly tip away is like, oh, I'm losing a lot of money. Like, I'd rather pay the entry fee and never thought, like, this is a free event now. Uh-huh. This is a free event.
Yeah.
That's how my mind is. Like, there's a difference between swiping your card versus actually counting $856.27. You gotta count that. You like, oh, this money is slowly leaving my pockets. I'd rather just pay up front like a.
That was the thing about loading luggage. I got tips. Yeah. And you know how much something costs. I'm like, you know how many bags I have to load to pay this?
Yeah.
You know how much luggage this is?
Yeah.
Everything was in terms of how many bags I got to break my bag to get this. Yeah. You take care of your shit.
And I don't like because it feel like a woman is milking you for your money. Like, I'm gonna keep dancing. Come on, give me some more. You like, I'm trying the best I can to keep you here. I'm sorry, I don't have any more money. All right, bye. I need more money.
Bye, broke bitch.
I need more money.
I'd rather do the brothels. I'd rather walk in. Hey, here's all the women you could have sex with.
Like take the Mexican with the side order of the Asian.
Let me get one of them. You got anything snack wise? Little person comes out. Yeah.
You got any loose labias? No. You all out?
All right. Okay.
How about
I wish brothels were legal though. Not that I'd be up in them.
So describe. I don't know what a brothel is. I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's just a place where you can go and you can pay for sex legally.
No,
you know,
I thought brothel because the lady madam, right?
Yeah, like she'll run it.
But I thought a brothel was a place.
It's like a prostitute house.
I think of a saloon. As in, like,
a saloon?
Yeah, a saloon where you
went back to the Western days?
Because that's where the brothels are usually at.
Okay.
Hey, sir, can I get you a drink? No, I'm looking for Sherry. And it's like, oh, Sherry's with somebody right now. You can wait in the waiting room.
Sherry was doing that.
Sherry was working.
Sherry was working.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So when he described it, I was thinking of like they were on a menu sheet. And he was like, let me get that one. Let me get that one. So I thought it was just it's masked as a party, and it's like you're there kind of like, hey, how you doing? She's like, you want to have a good time, and they go into the room.
How much?
So I
depends on how good of a time you want.
So is there a difference between a sex party and a brothel?
Yeah, I think the sex parties you go for like you're invited. Or, you mean like one of them orgy parties or something like that? I think those are like free admittance. We're all a bunch of freaks thing. I don't know.
Free. I've heard.
I've never been.
Yeah, I never haven't either. But I heard of a sex like club.
Mm-hmm. Orgy sound gross. That sound like a disease.
Yeah, I don't like orgies.
Yeah, I've
never been in an orgy.
Can I see people's tests? I need to see some tests. Who's disease? Is there a disease-free section?
Yeah. I think they should
like how they have the
should be
COVID people.
tested. They should be COVID tested. Let's see if you got anything right now.
Everybody who's disease free is over here. Oh,
Yeah.
great.
And then it's like, you can't ejaculate, sir, inside.
All these rules.
You have to wear condoms.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I think I've never seen a sex party, but I'm just picturing it like the opening scene of Blade. Just like,
It's a party
and just everybody just like, hey, or we just got like everybody just naked, kind of slide through people's butts. Hey, bro, I won't look at that. Here we go.
I had one girl. She invited me to Denver, where she's a part of this. I don't want to say it's a sex cult, but it's a group of people who they switch. And she was like, I don't want to grab a boyfriend that I'm dating. She was like, but someone like you would be great, where we can go have fun with the people, something personal. I ain't want to take no trip to Denver for a random STD, right? But I definitely thought about it. I was like, if she was in LA, Glendale, Burbank, right?
Yeah.
Definitely I would have pulled up. I'm not going to Denver.
Wow.
To
She was
risk
gonna
this
fly you
venereal. No, because if she would have flued me out, I would have went.
Yeah.
But I wasn't about to pay for risking my peen.
You been flued out before? I've been flued out, and it's uncomfortable.
Yeah?
Yeah, luckily it was
This girl flew you out.
a girl flew me out.
Where'd you
luckily,
go? From
I
where
got
to
you,
where?
brother. I got one milk you through.
Yeah.
I've been flued out to Dayton though, so it was my
Okay.
hometown.
Okay.
So I had a ways to escape.
She said, I want that old thing back.
But I could. It's immediately uncomfortable because it's like I'm held hostage.
Yeah.
Because you paid for my services.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
And now, like, luckily, I was like, oh, I supposed to meet up with my friends, so let me get up on out of here.
Oh, I didn't fly you out so you can get with your friends. Pull that thing out.
You're here.
Yeah. Did she have a problem with you seeing your homies?
Yes.
She did?
Yes.
I feel it. She paid for your time.
Right. Luckily, she had to go to work. Moyo in the building, y'all.
What's up, Moyo?
Moyo. A brothel is a transactional experience.
Zuper knows. Zuper's building one. Isn't that what you got that apartment for? In Sydney, Australia, to go to Zuper's brothel house.
That's hard. You know what?
You could call the place a broth house.
What's that mean?
Like broth is like soup broth.
Ooh.
You know?
That's look like it stinks.
A broth house?
Broth stinks.
What are you talking about? Soup broth?
Yes. Do you want your girl to smell like broth?
That's not the point. The point is a great cover.
It is.
I could say,
Broth
hey man,
house
come to my broth house.
or soup house.
No, you have to say broth so
Okay.
they know it's the brothel. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's a soup of veg, not soup. But in the place, you'd be like, oh, great. What kind of broth would you like? I'd be like, what kind of broth do you like?
Hey,
And you'd be like, I like.
clam chowder? You don't want that, brother. Yeah. Moyo's funny. What in the world did I walk into? We are in too
You
deep.
know more. From the beginning,
Yeah, I don't
we've
even
been
know
in
how to
too
get
deep.
this.
I think we talked about family for 2 minutes.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys, but I signed on the contract for the
Yeah,
apartment.
congrats,
I'm
Zoop.
in the process of making it mine.
Yeah, make that brothel house, baby.
Where were you prior to this apartment? Where were you living? With
Oh,
your
this
parents?
is another space that he has. What
do you mean?
Like, oh yeah, I think Zoop said he lives in like a back house. His parents.
Oh,
had.
okay.
Something like that.
So I didn't know if it was like I had an apartment.
Well, he might have his own place and has that also. Zoop has a bunch of places, bro. He's doing okay
Okay.
out there in Sydney.
Okay, Zup.
He said a square foot is $1 million, but he's doing good out there.
Hey.
You know,
Hey.
you guys. This is why you guys gotta hop in the lives and
Gotta hop in so we can talk.
we
to
build
you
a community, man.
I burped on
Amongst
the
the
camera.
rhetoric,
Yeah.
you've done that a few times a day. That mic gotta stink.
Yeah. How are you with rejection?
I handle rejection pretty good.
Yeah.
As far as what though?
So just something that you really, really want and you get a no. Mm-hmm. But
Been
do
there.
you have to convince them or do you go to somebody else?
It depends on how much I believe in the team up. Whether it's a relationship, a work job thing, some kind of partnership, a role, you know, if I really, really believe that I'm best with this partnership, then I will go all out because, like I said, the worst thing is a no. Like I've been told no before. Women didn't tell me no. Zero props. Still, pew 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 pew. You got to shoot. So, I mean, dude, we pitch all the time and people say no.
Yeah.
You know, you just go like.
But do you hit him with "I told you so"?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Because if you like, I really think in the show Martin, Pam should be the love interest, not Gina. And everybody's like, no. Well, if it was reversed, if Gina is the love interest, not Pam, and then it doesn't work, would you be like? Would you?
I've definitely been wrong before.
Yeah.
About casting. Oh yeah, I've been wrong. I've been right, but I've been wrong. I've been like, hey man, you guys got that one right. You know, great call.
No.
I would have fired that person, or I've definitely some casting choices. I'm like, hey, why? And then they show up and I'm like, hey, great call. My bad. Good, nice.
Yeah.
You know, I was wrong. Because you got to be able to admit when you're wrong. But
Rejection hurts, man. Rejection hurts because it immediately makes you alter your approach, even though that particular person, it couldn't be for them.
Right.
But that same approach you use for that person who rejected you could work perfectly for the second person.
But that's why it shouldn't hurt. You know, that's exactly why it shouldn't hurt, because you can do the exact same thing right, and it's not that it's you. It's not that it's your presentation. It's, a lot of times it's them. You know, so I can't take it personal when somebody says nah. You know, that's what ruins people.
Absolutely, me.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, it's because I know my mind works quicker than my mouth. Yeah. And I'm trying to explain the bigger vision. And a lot of times, I was telling Twizzlers earlier, it's like explaining a Tesla to somebody that have never seen a stagecoach. So it's like, I'm like, yo, so my mind is like, so what is the vehicle? You got to plug it up into, they're like, plug it up into what? Like, what do you drive? Drive? I have a horse. It's like, okay, so after a horse, there's going to be a technology where there's a stagecoach that's going to be pulled behind.
There's a quote, I think it's by Henry Ford, when he says, if he would have asked people what they wanted, they would have asked for a faster horse and not a car. Ooh. Right? So he's like, people, it's a big thing about people don't know what they want until you give it to them.
Absolutely.
Right? So I'm not sure what, I've heard that quote before, but when Steve Jobs talks about like iPhones and people talk about Teslas and whatever else is happening, and the space link that these guys had, the tubes, right? Like we talk about all these things, but it's the same when you're pitching shows. You're like, bro, this is game changing. Like, you guys gotta understand, you have to be able to speak in a language people understand, which is why we'll use a lot of shows, right? We'll be like, yo, this is such and such, meet such and such, right?
Because immediately,
because some people are just like, okay, and you have to, especially like getting a chance to go pitch. I've been learning this a lot with people, like storytelling in general. Forget the story, forget the action, forget anything that happens. I relate to people by emotion, right? If I can move your emotion, I have you. If I can make you feel sad, if I can make you feel inspired, if I can make you feel angry, but I can tell you about some time you're walking across a crosswalk and somebody gets too close and you're like, hey man, you know what I mean? Me and you we can share that. Right. At least I can say, man, growing up in the Midwest is crazy. You have a relationship with the Midwest. Absolutely. I don't have to say Michigan. Right. So the more I build relatable, right? So now I can like, you ever had that part when it don't make you so mad when you do like, yes, I got you now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You've done your homework.
Right.
On who you're talking to.
Absolutely. You know, so a lot of that is doing those things. So that's why I wear a lot of the Detroit stuff for the cartoon hats. People, they'll ask you.
Hey, Detroit. Hey,
oh, you from there? It won't even be that. I had my cousin's sister. They got a family over there. Oh yeah. We're already family now.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So a lot of those things are just, I'm trying to find a story point. I'm trying to find a emotional arc while I'm pitching my whatever or myself to somebody. And I think it's the same thing. I don't audition a lot for actors, but when I see actors come in, I don't see their own point of view. I don't see their own emotional baggage. You know what I mean? Like I want to know that this person existed before this. I want to know this is the last time. And I think that when I did improv, this was a big thing. He always had to say, like, you always do this. Or it's like, where's this coming from? I don't think you've ever acted like this. But we established the present, the past immediately in our conversation. And so improv was one of those things like, well, we're just meeting and we're setting the parameters right now.
There it is.
Yeah. Y'all what? What did they say?
Nubs, come back.
Y'all still loud.
Nubs, man, this guy.
I'll say more. I think if you know who you are, rejection shouldn't hurt, but isn't that easy sometimes?
Man,
do you not know who you are, Dion?
I know who I am.
Do you really though?
I know who I know who I am, but the problem is I'm always trying to prove something to someone, but I'm always having to alternate my vision, like you were saying, to figure out how to swindle my way into what you already have and what you're familiar with, just to kind of tease your fancy to say that this is where it's at.
Right.
I don't like alternating my vision. It's like, 'cause I'm thinking of several different ideas right now. When it comes to my hip hop show, I'm constantly like bandwagging to what you guys already have, and then trying to pull them over here versus saying, this is what I have. Do you like it?
Right.
So I'm like, it's kind of like your show where this is, but it's kind of with a twist of so.
Right.
And now that they're like, oh, so when they give a suggestion, like, oh, so we can go this direction, we can. And now I'm changing my vision because you're adding things onto it. So I'm like, now I'm kind of.
Well, it depends. Are you trying to make money or are you trying to have a? Because I think there's a difference between here's a project to sell and then here's a passion project.
Right.
Like if it's my project, I want to do this my way, then it's whatever.
Right.
But when you say, hey, Chaz, can we make X, Y, Z changes? Yeah. Are you on board?
Man.
You do whatever you want to do.
Let me tell you, Twill and I have a script. And we've been trying to sell for the longest.
Yeah.
We have to keep making changes. We had to keep making changes. At the point I said, buy the script, then we'll make the changes. I'm tired of making changes.
Yeah.
This baby needed a diaper rash cream. The changes are rashes.
And people will. They'll just keep asking you to do free work and not pay you.
Man, just be like, I don't know what to do with it. So let's ask him to change it to a Filipino guy instead of change his culture.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's literally, that's the good thing about having a team of management is that they can tell you like, okay, we can do that, but here's this amount for this and here's this amount for these changes and do you guys want to acquire it and all this other stuff. And then there's deals in place to change things. It's like 3 rewrites in a deal or they can always come pay you off and have somebody else come in and blah, blah. Yeah, I just hate that fact in the beginning you just do a lot for free to get on.
That's all work. Even a 9 to 5. You're doing work for free and you get paid at the end.
Well, because even after your 2 weeks, but like, I mean, and yeah, you can move up, right? You go like, I can make more money if I can get up to supervisor, right?
No, I'm talking about day one at a job.
Yeah, you have to wait your 2 weeks.
Working free.
Yeah, you got to wait your 2 weeks to. This one is just years.
Yeah.
I wish it was 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It'd be years, man.
Here we go. I'm gonna keep ignoring Dirty Dion.
What do you mean, dog?
This dude loves saying Dirty Dion.
Just accept your Dirty Dion.
I'm not dirty. Chaz, you know me.
Let's see. I like when people try to read other people. This is fun. Let's see. Shannon. I think Dion struggles with feeling not good enough, even though he's such an amazing, clever dude. He just needs more confidence.
Oh man, thank you, Shannon. That's real.
You need more confidence, Dion?
I do.
Yeah,
I do. It's like one of those things of. It's like one of those things of I can shoot my ass off.
I can show you
in the gym, making threes. And I'm on one side of the court. Like, hey, y'all see this? And they like this, they on the side like, let me get that guy. Let me get that guy. And I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
And it was like, Dion, you got it. They don't agree. Why ain't nobody picked me up yet? Maybe I should go for some dunks.
Yeah.
And now I'm changing my whole method now. Like, motherfucker, I got the arm in this. I got the arm in the rim, huh? I got the arm in the rim. And like, let me get that guy right there in the suspenders. I got the arm in the rim.
Oh, thank you.
And they was like, go back to the threes. I did threes for 6 years.
Yeah. You know what that means, though.
What?
This is what I found out. When I try to get picked, no one picks me. Right? The more I build on my own, right? Because God literally protects us from ourselves.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? He's like, I can give you these things. But you're going to hate it.
Oh.
I'm giving you everything you want. Trust me. I'm giving you every single thing. Just keep doing more of what you're doing. Keep getting better. Keep getting more clever. Keep building your empire. You get a chance to build an empire. And it's all going to come together, right? It's all going to come together. It always does. But God literally protects us from our own wants.
I love that.
Because you'll say, I want this, I want that. He's like, great, I'm going to give you all that. Okay, but I'm gonna give you this foundation because you have all these skills. I'm gonna teach you how to be your own studio, which is way better than working for somebody else's studio.
100%.
And then you'll be able to be like, great, I'm bringing my team on here. Yeah. Instead of having to take a paycheck, because I see writers who I've helped make writers get staffed, right? And then I go like, they're on these WGA shows making more than me now, right? And I never go like, great, well, let me go send my stuff out. Let me go send this out. I just keep doing what I'm doing, right? I just keep going. And I see all these things come together, right? I go like, okay, you can go be a staff writer. I got passed up for being a staff writer on this Disney show. Pitch me to Nickelodeon. Here's your chance to be a showrunner. Well, staff writer. Right. Showrunner. If I take this staffing job with Disney, I can't go do this Nick thing. Right. It's like God be like, hey, dog. I love it. You can go do this. I love it. Isn't that what you asked me for? I love it. Yeah. And I was like, all right, can you take a little less now to have everything you want later? Yeah, sign. Yeah. But I always ask like, hey, yo, guy, hey, whatever you want to do, you let me know what we doing. Right. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I got you, dog. Just sit your ass down. Stop getting in my way. I love that, man. That's a word. I got you. Let me just sit down. A word, Chaz. On the Sabbath. On the Sabbath day. I'm going to hit you with the Anna Labosha. Anna Labosha? Speaking in tongues. My homegirl. You've done that to me before. Anna Labosha. Labosha. Yeah. No Bluetooth. You are single-handedly, and I tell you this all the time. You do, man. One of the most annoyingly talented people. Creative, funny, you got it. You know what I mean? You there's nothing you're lacking, Yay. And you know that. I know. So it's just time, man. It's it's coming. Yeah, it's coming. And it's just putting everything together, of course. I know it's coming. It's many nights of frustration, crying, alone. You know what you have? What? You got freedom, bro. Yeah. I'd be like, Dion got the ultimate. This is dope. It is. I'd be dying, bro. I'd be like, this is dope. Right. It is a lot of freedom. And you know what else you got? You got a Twilla. Yeah. I think you see a toilet. I got that shit outside. You got a whole toilet? You got a Twilla, bro. Yeah. She's not here, but I wish. Yeah. She's amazing. Let me trying to find a Twilla. Yo, ain't a Twilla? Your face went down. He said, because Yo's like, the American dream is to have a 95 and retire at 60. Yo's is now thinking about building her own career. We've been saying this shit for the longest. I'm like, you keep working for cats to give you a fraction of your, you know what I mean? Right. Nah. Yeah. But I'm like, yo, you guys are on the same page. You guys have built incredible shit. So many people try to do this and fail. What year are you guys in? 10 years. Come on, man. 10 years, man. Come on, man. Hey, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all so much, man. I'm seeing the diamonds. They giving you praises for giving me a word, man. Yeah. I will keep. I won't stop. I won't quit. But it's definitely frustrating. My boy Nubs called me moist. Man of integrity, standing tall. Hey, you need to sell that on a shirt, dog. I didn't create that. Who did? Somebody at this Twills. She gone. There was a guy at a sermon
who was like, I am moist. And then everybody was like, he was at a church sermon.
No, Pastor.
Yeah, I am moist. And everybody was like, oh, you heard the gremlins? Oh. I am a man of integrity, standing tall.
Yeah. The moist is a bad entrance. I'm moist right now. Me too, Pastor. Mother, will you hold on? Mother Green is always.
Please.
That's right. I'm moist too right now, Pastor. Tell him.
Yeah. Deion be getting so much flowers. He can become a florist. Florist. I see what you did there, brother. I see what you did there with the rumbling, scrumbling. We all believe in you, Deion. You got to start believing in your own abilities. Listen, I do believe in my own abilities. I do.
Deion's written these books, these drawings.
I do.
Deion, and you're a doer. I'm a talker. You be finishing shit.
I finish. When I say it's frustrating, is because I complete an object, I complete something, and I try to sell it, and that becomes frustrating.
Yeah, that's a frustrating process.
It's not like I'm just talking.
Yeah.
I will. This is what it's like. This is what it's like saying for my life. I went to school 15 times from kindergarten to 12th grade. I never got a diploma. You should go back to school again, Deion. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go back to kindergarten again. I go through all these years of process and try to figure it out. And it's like, can I get a diploma? And it was like,
but then you'll watch somebody do some shit and skyrocket. You'll be like, how did Issa Rae? I've done this.
I've done that.
But how did her shit get hot?
Yeah. So that's what I say. I get frustrated, and it's like
it's frustrating.
When I get frustrated, I start to alternate my vision to kind of fit the mode to get in there. They're like, I just need for y'all to fund this. I need for y'all to pitch this or help me or push me. And it's like, and it's not y'all. Y'all have been supportive, but it's just the masses of money. I need the money because I'm constantly investing in myself.
Right.
And that's the thing that's frustrating.
Right.
So I'm not doubting my abilities. It's just like what formula am I need to switch or change?
Because it gets old, bro. Like like this cycle and entertainment is like that. Like it's just, dude. You seen cats who are hot when they're kids. You see cats who are hot when they're, you have a season, and then very few, man, make it like big all the time. Like the Issa Raes are very rare. The Tyler Perrys are very rare. There's a lot of cats out here.
I got 14 years to hope to be as talented as you, Deion. Like, hey, man, I appreciate that, Nubs.
You are talented. It's really annoying.
I know it, and that's not no arrogant shit.
It's frustrating. When I see cats just talented, I be like,
yeah. We got to wrap it up because I got to do random ass with Twilla's ass.
Okay,
not her ass, but Twilla's as a person. Twilla, can you tell the story of the moist man?
Yes.
It was at church, right?
It was at a youth church event.
A youth church event.
Youth/young adult church event.
Okay.
Y'all can hear this.
Youth church event.
It was actually
it was a step team
called Moist.
It was a step team called Moist.
Right.
This is Twilla's story. So.
That's gross.
So the guys come out wearing their men of integrity standing tall.
Okay.
Like,
so these guys come out in their moist shirts.
In their moist shirts.
Okay.
And they're like yelling, "Okay, Moist, who are we?"
We're moist.
Moist. Men of integrity.
We are moist.
And so I'm sitting with a bunch of my friends.
Oh boy.
And our young adult pastor's like on the floor watching the king perform.
Like laughing or literally?
Well, we're laughing in the stadium, like where we are.
Right.
Like, oh God, they didn't think this out.
Yeah.
Our young adult pastor looks at us like,
We are moist.
Stop it now.
And they had the noise, we are moist. And then like,
And then the very next year at the church event, they did not change up their name.
they didn't change their
Came
name.
back as moist. We are moister.
Formed yet again.
We are men of integrity, standing tall, energizing revolution.
They changed the name up. Like, I thought y'all was made of
Next time, we got moisturizer. Undeniably integrating. Like, why you guys keep getting longer?
Moyo said she thought that was made up. No, man, that mouth sound. You don't like the moist sound? That's their emoji. So, Church of God in Christ.
And moist.
Regional young adult event.
Yeah.
Yikes.
This is a full service today, guys. If you guys are on this feed, we're about to end and then transition over to random ass combos with Chaz and Twilla because I won't be a part of it.
Why not?
Oh, my bad. I didn't.
Why aren't you?
I guess because obviously she couldn't find nobody else. I gotta help out with that.
I'd rather Chaz. You know, like at this rate.
Thank y'all so much. You want to wrap it up?
Thank you guys for watching the episode of Lackaroni Chaz. We're gonna find some kind of
noise
symbol. No, definitely. Oh, yeah, we do need a noise too. We need all that good stuff.
Like, welcome to another episode of Lackaroni Chaz.
Oh. No,
That's
so
the
gross.
Lackaroni.
No, all right. Mondays and Thursdays. We'll be dropping Mondays and Thursdays. Catch the lives. Latest at, damn it, I'm stealing yours. Live is at 5-ish. And you do the
latest at 8-ish on the Instagram.
Eyes is on YouTube.
I'm not consistent.
And then I missed Wednesday. I missed one of those days because I had to pick the wife from the airport or divorce. So I picked love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, check us out. And is that it? Is that everything?
That is it, man.
That's all, man.
And for our sponsors,
please,
where are
somebody sponsor this? Who can sponsor this? Only Blue Shoe.
The Lack Pack and the C- Citizens. If y'all want us to promote something, let us know. We will promote it on the show.
We do it.
Hey.
I'm not doing this notebook.
You're not doing notebook?
And I'm not accepting it.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much. Toodaloo!
The violent toodaloo. That's like when you knock somebody out. Toodaloo!